Welcome back, folks, to the VIA Pinstriping page. If you are new to this channel, please consider subscribing. Make sure you hit the like button for me. That really helps for these videos to get seen. And so today I'm going to be pinstriping a few parts on this motorcycle. And so I'm just going to do my best, and I'm going to show you all short clips of what I'm going to be doing. First and foremost, this is a dirty bike, so I'm going to clean it with glass cleaner and isopropyl alcohol. There are many other ways to clean. There are many other things that people use. This is just what I'm deciding to do because of this matte finish, this fiberglass or plastic that I'm going to be working on. I really don't know what harsher chemicals could do to it. So I'm just going to stick to a regular old glass cleaner and a little bit of alcohol, and I'll see you on the next step. Okay, folks, so I have cleaned the areas that I plan on pinstriping, and I did a very minor, very light grid using the Paper Mate flare tip pen size medium. And I only did basically the ruler's width, which is probably like 1.5 inches maybe, and just did some basic grid lines. There are some focal points that I'll probably use, like them bolts there, screws or whatever, you know, clearly the edge. So now it's time to get my paint ready and prep my paint up for the first color, which will be a dark gray. All right, we'll see you then. Okay, folks, so now I have some paint in my cup. And I don't know if you could see, but it's not a tremendous amount. It basically just covers the bottom of the little Dixie cup here. I'm going to be adding some drops of hardener, which I get from Tractor Supply Company. So I'm just going to, I got a little hole in the top there. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, something like that. And I do use this Alpha screw top thing from the Alpha Enamel Company, which is also going to be the paint that I'm going to be using is Grundy's Gray, also from the Alpha Enamel Company. This little bolt has actually been extremely useful. It's made this bottle last an entire year so far, where generally if you pour some of this stuff out, that lid normally gets stuck and you can't open them, and then it breaks, and it's just a big old pain in the butt. But that bolt's been extremely useful. Now I have some Japan dryer. I want to get it at an angle. You have a little puddle. Boom, big old glob. That's all we're gonna need. That's gonna make sure that the paint dries, and this is gonna make sure that the paint hardens. I'm not dealing with a traditional paint job, so I want to make sure, and even if I was dealing with a traditional paint job, I want to make sure this stuff sticks, hardens, and stays shiny and lasts as long as possible. So those are the additives that I'm going to put to that paint. I think, looking at the amount of additive that I put, I think I'm just going to add some more paint just to try to get the ratio a little better. I'm going to mix that up real good, and I'm going to hit this entire bike with that same paint. I'm going to try to do one color all the way around and then go back around and do the other color. Hi, folks. So we're here with the first color, which was Grundy's Gray Alpha Enamel. And I try to just accentuate some spots on this motorcycle. Being that it is a sport bike, this thing has about, I don't know, 1,000 nooks and crannies that can be filled with striping if you were to choose to do so. I decided to just stick to a few little spots. I think we're going to call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots. 2 up front, 2 on the side, and 1 in the back. And I think what I'm just going to do is, I got some Sublime Green here. He did want it to pop, was the idea. And I'm just going to accentuate the designs that I already have and do some teardrop shapes that kind of just follow along. Okay, people, here we have the final product. My apologies on the glare. So it kind of wraps up, follows the windshield kind of line. I did this little design here on the front, a little design on the fender. I did utilize some teardrop shapes and dots as my secondary color to try to give it, I don't know, a different feel, break it up. Sorry, I'm messing with the hue, the contrast, so you can actually see it. If not, this camera will completely wash out the entire thing. Now, here I did a little something on the side. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, there's like 1,000,001 spots that you can add onto this motorcycle. So I just, I'm not interested in going all out and making it into a full-blown paint job. So there's a little back end with my signature. And here we have the other side. See if I can get this thing to focus a little better. I wasn't asked for anything on the gas tank, but I could see that being asked for after the client or customer sees it. So that's basically it. Let me know what you think. This was a definite challenge. I got through it and I'm done. All I got to do is wipe off these grid lines once this dries, and we'll send it on with the customer. So have a good day.